Okay, so hi, you're seeing my bathroom because people are getting ready for Friday night after Halloween and getting into costumes and costumes. So, this prompt was magical creatures. We had to make our own magical creature and its habitat and everything. And okay, so my magical creature are the. Oh, that's going to be backwards. So let me show you here. The Panthera tempestus, the storm leopards. Now, I'm an awful drawer, so we have a leopard that looks more like a mouse, and a person in a jumpsuit with cat ears, and a tail. So, I'm just going to explain this. So, my creature is a storm leopard. They have dual bodies. They can shift between their leopard form and their half human form. And so their half human form is human. They have a light dusting of fur in the color of their leopard. They have ears on top of their head instead of on the side of their head, so cat ears. And they have a tail. And the women are very like thin and lean, almost like, I wouldn't say elfish, but the men are a lot broader, although not completely. I would describe the men maybe as like a really, I don't know, they're probably like swimmers. The men are like swimmers, and so are the women. They're all like runners or swimmers, so that's what they look like. So I guess you get elves, but what, cat ears. And they have, even in their human form, they have slanted eyes and slit pupils, so they can see well in the dark. So the storm leopards, of course, they're drawn to storms. They usually migrate following different storms, and they're like different clans. So like you have the leopards who feel more close to who feel more connected to like the wind, or like blizzard leopards, and like rain and wave leopards. So they have a connection to their element of like the storm, although they're connected to all storms. But they can do some things to their elements, like they can pull up breezes or cause like things to freeze and all that. And so most of them, like the wind and the snow leopards, live on mountains, and they have different villages on different mountains that they move to during the storm seasons. Between northern and southern halves and everything. And then the wind leopards are like more hurricanes and tornadoes. So tornado leopards, they live on the plains. They actually live underground, which is really weird for a big cat. But they live. No, that shouldn't be right, because they shouldn't be living underground because they're wind. So wind leopards, I guess they could. I mean, they're on the plains. There's not a lot of places to live on the plains. But they build houses on top of, like cliffs and everything, and so they're ready for cliffs and on top of hills, if there are any hills, so that they're ready for the winds and everything, and they like to play in storms. They can literally like jump on air currents and like play inside storms and everything, which I find really cool. And so what they look like is, well, they look like leopards. However, their color of their fur usually like describes like what kind of storm they have more affinity to. Like lizard leopards look like sort of like snow leopards, where they're white. Wind leopards are like a gray color-ish. And like the water leopards are the rain leopards, and are almost like black. Like if you look like at the ocean, or at like the sky when there's a storm coming in and it's black, that's what the rain leopards are. So that's how you can tell the difference between them. And I don't know, culture, they have like predestined mates. I'm not sure if I need really the culture, but a predestined mate. And usually they don't switch between leopards. Like a rain leopard will usually get with a rain leopard, although sometimes they do. And then it's a toss-up on what the kid's going to be. And so I think that's it. Where they live, I checked. What they look like, check. Seasons they migrate. And yeah, that's it. So bye.